Today's Urban Fitness focus question is, Joe, is it possible for me to put on muscle tissue and lose body fat at the same time without following your typical bulking / maintenance / dieting or cutting phases, which doesn't sound too appealing to me? The short answer to that question is yes and no. Let me explain. There has been some cases that I've definitely seen in my own gym, and there has been a lot of cases obviously outside of my own gym, where people who have a young training age, they have shown cases where they have put on muscle tissue and lost body fat at the same time. So in theory, it has been done, it can be done. But if you want to build muscle optimally or get stronger optimally, you're better off to be in a minimal surplus, which means you're taking in more calories. And if you're trying to lose body fat optimally, you're definitely better off to have a slight deficit in your calories, meaning you're just a couple of hundred calories below where your maintenance is, okay? So if you're happy with your physique where it is now, in the case of, say, somebody who is happy with the amount of muscle tissue they've got at the moment, they're just trying to lose body fat, I would definitely recommend going into a slight deficit, but only for maybe 8 to 12 weeks. So mentally you get a break after that, and then come back up to maintenance calories. So the way that would look is we'd cut, say, somebody's maintenance calories was 2,500. We might minimally cut that by 200 to 300 calories and see how we respond. Do that for maybe 8 to 10 weeks, then come back up to maintenance calories, maybe for about another 6 to 8, maybe 10 weeks again, and depending on how much a break you want to take. So even though you don't want to put on muscle tissue, you just want to continuously lose body fat, it's still not a good idea to stay in a deficit all the time. You should do it in phases where you drop down, then come back up, maintain for a while, and then drop down. Vice versa, if people are trying to optimally put on muscle tissue or optimally get stronger, I do again like to have them in a slight surplus in calories. So typically, again, if we use that 2,500 calorie maintenance number, if they're trying to optimally build muscle tissue or put on strength, I'll usually put them maybe 200 to 300 calories above that and see what happens. Now, this is just for people who recreationally want to train, or who are recreationally training and they're just trying to put on some muscle tissue, get a little bit stronger, and then lose some body fat. Obviously, it's different for people who are going to compete in the likes of bodybuilding competitions and physique, who are physique athletes and physique shows and photo shoots, etc. But for the recreational trainer, I still recommend going into slight surplus calories for a small period of time, then maintenance, and then if they want to drop body fat, a slight deficit also. As always, guys, keep your questions coming in for the Fitness Focus. We will get them answered. And give me a follow on Instagram at The Urban Fit Coach. Stay up to date with all the latest things happening at Urban Fitness. Get some fresh nutrition, workout ideas, and we'll see you in the next episode.